Hey, freshmen. Yesterday, we began talking about religion in the colonies. Today, we will be focusing on one of these religions, the Puritans. First, let's go over our key points for today. The people of Massachusetts were of the Puritan religion. In Massachusetts, every settler had to attend and support the Puritan church. Massachusetts passed laws requiring public schools for certain towns. They believed everyone should learn to read so that they could read the Bible. The Puritans set up their own towns to support their emphasis on religion, with their meeting house in the center and other types of businesses for all the specialized forms of economies on the outside. Here are guided notes for today. Before we get started, let's review. Less than 10 years after the Pilgrims founded Plymouth, another group of settlers founded an English colony in North America. Like the Pilgrims, these settlers disagreed with many practices of the Anglicans, or members of the Church of England. Unlike the Pilgrims, however, they did not want to separate from the church. They wanted to change some religious practices in order to make the church more pure. For this reason, they were called Puritans. The Puritans set up a community in North America so that they could make money and live by their Christian ideas and values. They built their settlement in Massachusetts Bay. John Winthrop brought a second group of Puritans from England to settle along Massachusetts Bay and became governor of the colony. All of the laws and ways of life in the colony were dictated by the Puritan Church. The Puritans hoped that their communities would become models for good living. They built new villages, many of which were near Boston. They built their Puritan villages to have a common or a village green space or park in the middle of town. This space became the center of Puritan society outside of the church. Their churches were called meeting houses and were at one end of the common. Here they would have their town meetings where they would discuss issues and vote. Everyone could attend the meetings, but only white males who owned land could vote. They also had buildings in their towns like general stores, a sawmill, and a blacksmith. People became skilled in one kind of job or specialized. Specialization allowed the colonists to become more productive and also dependent on one another as they bartered or traded goods. The Puritans were very religious and believed everyone should know how to read so that they could read the Bible. Therefore, they passed a law stating that every village of 50 families or more had to have a school. Puritan schools were the first community schools in the English colonies. Now, go ahead and finish your guided notes and write your summary of what you learned today, or draw your picture of what you learned today.